Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of the Whatever Podcast. We are here with the crew, and before we start, I just want to say, SoundCloud, thank you for letting us make the gender of the Whatever Podcast.
You're welcome.
Airplane. So,
Amen.
I really appreciate that. They don't fuck with equality. You be who you want to be. But anyway, guys, welcome to the Whatever Podcast, episode 2 on the 5th of March, right? Right?
Yes.
It's March?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but the 5th.
It's actually the
of
5th
March.
Ow.
The 5th of November, right?
Yes.
It's almost Christmas. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
That was Hanukkah.
But today I am here with Pretty.
Yes, you are.
Wow. I'm here with Gromit.
Yo.
I'm here with Jace J-Dubs.
Hello.
I'm here with Spedro Lazor, also known as Liquor.
Yo.
I'm
Spedro.
here with Lexel.
Yo.
Spedro, yeah.
Bow
I am
down.
Spedro.
Bow down. I am the master.
Pedro.
I'm here with Goon. Hi, my name's Goon. How you doing?
What up?
I'm here with Nick, also known as NC1.
Relevant meme.
And I believe that's it, right? Nobody else is here.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, huh?
Codfather 4.
X.
And
Codfather.
we have
He has 2 X's in his name, by the way. Let me just point that out.
Dude,
That
shut up.
meme is
How do
dead.
How do
You know what?
pronounce
Laugh
it?
now,
X's
but
in
when
it.
I get into phase, we'll see.
When I get into phase, you gonna learn today.
You gonna learn today.
But yeah, guys, welcome to the what? Wow, English is hard. Welcome to the Whatever Podcast. I hope everybody is having a fantastic weekend and a fantastic Sunday morning or lunch wherever you are in the world. But
Morning or lunch?
yeah, welcome
Sunday
to the
mornings are still
morning
having lunch.
Yeah. Listen,
Excuse me.
guys. Listen, guys. I'm a professional podcaster. I have my own radio show. I have over 53 million subscribers on YouTube. You better show me some damn fucking respect.
Have you ever been in a radio? That's the real
Have I
question.
ever been inside of a radio? No, I don't think any human being
On
has
a
been
radio
inside of a
show.
radio.
Yeah, I've actually
Yeah,
been
I
on
don't
the
know
radio.
that. I
That's
have.
just fun.
Have you actually ever heard a radio? I don't think you have the right qualifications.
I drove a radio before.
What? I've seen the movie radio before.
But yeah, guys.
Oh, with the
you guys. Professional.
Good morning.
Okay.
But good morning, everybody. But welcome to the Whatever Podcast. This isn't like my 5th time saying this. If you guys want to go check out our social medias after the Whatever Podcast, our Twitter is what is it?
Whatever
Podcast? I don't
TW
even
at
have
whatever
anything.
TWP.
Just click
Yeah,
that
there
little
we go.
button at the bottom of the stream
Yeah.
there, and you can follow.
Yeah, or the video, because there's gonna be a VOD of it. Go check us out on YouTube if you want to rewatch it again, or if you're on YouTube, thank you for coming out to the video. I really appreciate it. And if you want an audio only experience for the Whatever Podcast, go check out the SoundCloud. It's in the description, boys.
And girls.
So,
Just assume.
And helicopters.
girls,
Assume
and
the gender.
airplanes.
Oh, dude,
I'm
it's
sorry.
2016, bro. Come on. I mean, 2017.
Okay.
And-
And
First of all, get off.
I
the
just
internet
woke up.
explorer.
You can't do this to me.
Yes, guys, welcome for the 5th time to the Whatever Podcast. Wow, this is
jeez, we're stuck in a time loop. Is this
Getting better at it.
Westworld?
We'll
This
get
is
better at it.
Westworld.
it's a whatever. It's the Whatever Podcast. Do we give a shit? No, we do not. But somebody wants to get the first
Okay.
topic because I've only said welcome to the Whatever Podcast only 7 times. So
No.
First-
That's
the
the entire
first,
podcast.
all right, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
Wait, hold
Thank
on.
you for coming into the
So
Whatever
so
Podcast.
people stop asking. It's Gromit that has the deep voice.
Thank you.
Hi.
No, it's
Sorry.
Donkey.
Oh yeah. then you know.
What are you talking about? I have the deep voice over here.
Spaghetti
Okay.
meatballs.
But anyway,
The
guys,
demon
the
voice.
first topic: the Nintendo
Switch.
Switch.
All right, that's it for me, guys. Later.
Okay.
Okay.
But
I can give a little bit of background on it. Just the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo's new console. It came out on March 3rd, so 2 days ago. came out obviously with Breath of the
of
Wild.
history.
That's pretty much the best, the best game it has so far.
Best game ever.
Not
as
all of
well.
it. Not many of us have played it, but Gromit has some experience with it. So, Gromit, how was your first experience on the Switch? Like,
And did you actually breathe in the wild?
or did you breathe the
Oh,
wild?
God, Todd, that actually hurt.
Do you play
Dude.
the cow milking?
Here's the thing about the wild. It has breath, so you,
Yes, yes.
Look,
I completely
Look, dude.
understand the lag. made
so
it.
my experience with this.
This podcast is going great so far.
10 out of 10.
Great
If it
so
happens
far.
again,
Oh, Gromit, if you didn't know, your mic is cutting out. A lot.
Sorry,
my favorite part is-
I don't even know.
I'm trying to make it where you can't hear my bird.
But we have it.
Okay.
We get the emote for your bird for a
Gotcha,
reason,
gotcha,
Gromit.
gotcha. Okay,
Bird?
whatever. Audi, stay asleep, please. Okay, so my experience with the Switch is like when I was playing Breath of the Wild, I was really enjoying it because I had both. I had played both the Wii U and the Switch version, and they were both struggling. Like to display the full
FPS.
graphics, especially. Well, yeah, definitely. And then like that's what fucked with me the most is that like when we were going through like a large area, or I'm not gonna put any spoilers in, so don't cover your ears or nothing. But when you're going through like a large area, or there's a lot of grass shaders, or a lot of textures, the game will lag. It'll drop to like 40 FPS easy, dude, and that kills me. Like I've been waiting 5 years for this goddamn game, and out comes this. Like, okay, I get it.
Didn't even run at 60.
It does. The Wii U doesn't push it to 4K very well, so that's why it was lagging on the Wii U. The Switch is just
Well, I mean,
crap.
Have you seen the specs of it? First off, let
The
me just
Wii U.
say,
Let me hop out the.
okay, yeah. Sorry, my bad.
No. The Switch has worse specs. The Wii U has better specs than the Switch. It's more economical to buy a Wii U unless you're waiting for Super Mario Odyssey, but that doesn't come out to the end of this year anyways.
So
Which, by the way,
are they
it
still
does look
making
fun.
Wii U games?
Isn't it
Uh,
GTA Mario?
Well, for a little while, I think what they're going to do is they're going to make dual platform because that's how they've done it.
That makes sense.
Excuse me. That's how they've done it with every Zelda so far. They've been Twilight Princess. Actually, let's go back to Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask because there was the Master Quest, which was for Nintendo 64 and GameCube, and then there was
And it
Twilight
also pretty
Princess,
fast.
which was for GameCube and Wii, and then there was Skyward Sword for Wii and Wii U, and now Breath of the Wild for Wii U and Nintendo Switch. I have a huge problem with the Nintendo Switch being that like it is so it irks me so bad because like Nintendo was doing so fucking good, dude. In terms of like consoles and console exclusives, that's where they make their money. That's how Nintendo sells. You know what I mean? Like, what kills me is that I feel like they don't give a shit about the console. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they're trying too hard with new gimmicks.
I think
Yeah.
they don't like listen to
Really
anybody
killing
personally.
TLDR, good concept, bad execution.
So would you say the Breath of the Wild is just not day one ready? Like it's gonna need a patch, stuff like that.
You know what's funny? There's actually DLC for it. There's going to
Oh
be.
my god.
Which
Wow.
is the weirdest thing, dude, because so this isn't a spoiler and it's not a spoiler for me either when I heard it because I haven't even beat the game yet. So the first DLC is going to be like a hard mode / like a dungeon mode, almost like the
What?
the Trials of Twilight in Twilight Princess where you go down in the Gerudo
Right.
Desert and start so that's the first one, and then the second one is like a brand new storyline. So I think it's stupid that they're doing DLC, but it's cool that they're like, hey, we know you guys have been waiting a long time for this, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a whole new story and give it to you for $20.
Early access.
Yeah, I got one question for you on it.
Don't
Do
you
you
dare say
think-
what are those?
No, do you think the Nintendo Switch is ready or day one ready? Yeah.
Dude, I don't think it's fucking. I don't know. People are gonna be refunding their consoles, and Nintendo's gonna be like, "Oh, we fucked
So I
up."
got a question too. So like, is it actually like, can you play it like on the screen, like on the
Yeah.
TV? Or
I'll give it this. It's comfortable to hold, but that's it.
Okay.
That's all I can give to it.
Did you
The little
try
controllers are- It was slightly bitter.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what all the Nintendo cartridge connoisseurs told me. When
Yeah,
they
but
were doing their
try-
big drive-through review.
Try fitting a
Give it some
goddamn SNES
pineapple and
cartridge
it
in
might
your
taste
mouth,
better.
dude.
One thing I got, one thing I got a problem with that. It's like it's gonna easy to lose though.
Yeah.
cartridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cartridge.
I mean, take care
Dude,
of your game. That's it. Like,
It's
Yeah.
like the DS.
Yeah.
The DS cartridges. Cartridges
Now you have a reason to wear that fanny pack.
I remember that came with one of the DSs that I bought.
Dude. No shit, dude.
Everywhere.
When I bought the fucking
All my games in
Nintendo
there.
DS with Nintendogs, dude. You know what's funny?
I had the 10 dogs.
I
One,
killed
two,
that
Yeah, I know.
game.
three.
Yeah, dude. All the dogs I had on Nintendogs, which is like 18, because I had all 3 versions in it, they're all dead.
Oh, they were
They're all
Nintendogs has
dead.
nothing, but Nintendogs has nothing on Tamagotchi, boy.
Oh,
You're
Chill.
gonna tell
chill,
me about that,
chill.
yo.
True.
Yo, my
chill.
Tamagotchi got to 8 years old.
Bro,
boy.
can your
What
Tamagotchi
are
play
you gonna-
fetch? Didn't think so. Sit your
My
ass down.
Tamagotchi can jump rope, man. He can jump rope. What are you gonna tell me, trash? Huh?
Oh yeah. Also, does
Trash.
the game run better when it's in like the handheld mode, like when you're playing on? The
Yeah,
smaller
but that's
screen?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Okay, the reason being that the scale, it's the same thing as
Yeah,
like pushing
yeah.
to 4K. It's changing the resolution scaling and making it harder for the console. So I noticed with playing on the Wii U that it wasn't lagging like at all. But when we pushed it to 4K, it started to like, okay, dude, I can't do this. Like the little thing was shitting itself. It was, trying to run the game. We're like,
What the
oh
hell?
man, it's sad, but it's also very beautiful.
Also-
Okay, regardless of what console you pick, either console is worth it to play Breath of the Wild. This is not a plug. It is just I'm a huge Zelda fan, played Zelda when I was a kid, when I was growing up. I had waited for a game like this for 5 years because I didn't like Skyward Sword. I really didn't. This game is so amazing.
I
Yeah,
got
what's
one
up?
last question.
Did it meet your
After that.
expectations?
Dude, it exceeded. Like easily.
Good to know.
Interesting.
Because
There's-
it just looked like I was gonna say an open world Zelda game, but I mean it's fucking.
Well, okay.
Who the fuck
I mean,
is Link?
Is
in
it-
its simplicity, yeah. In its simplicity, yes, it's open world. It has elements of Skyrim. It has elements of Dark Souls, and you'll get what I mean if you play it.
Ooh.
Trust me.
Hack and slash.
I'm trying. Well, yeah, that too. But there's even like I don't want to spoil anything again because I hate spoiling. I hate getting spoiled,
Milk.
and I hate shit getting spoiled.
Sonic
I hate.
guys, I know.
Oh my god, I cannot talk right now. But you guys get it. You get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grumman,
but
I have
like-
one more question for you. After
Yeah. If you say one of those, I swear to God, dude.
No. No.
Dead meme.
I was gonna say like, how loud is Nintendo Switch? Because I know some
It's-
consoles are loud, or
Okay, so I guess I could give it credit for
like
that.
the fans.
Listen, it's quiet.
Okay.
It's quiet, dude.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay.
Too
Okay,
quiet.
my
I
question.
remember when the PlayStation Pro came out,
Oh.
the PlayStation 4
Ooh.
Pro, and that shit was like a jet engine. Jeez.
Like I said, dude, the Wii U that I got right now is
What
just
about, like-
fucking. It
What
is
about
not
like
keeping
towns
up.
and
bro.
villages? Is there like a decent size of those? Stuff?
Okay, so I don't know if you saw like the game pre-release trailer or whatever, where they played through for like 30 minutes.
No.
That's 1% of the map, bro.
Who would watch that?
You
yeah,
okay?
yeah.
So one thing I will kind of spoil for you is that you will get tired of running, but
That's what I saw on a stream yesterday.
a horse is possible. So
Yeah,
like I
saw
said,
them, like,
I'm not.
kidnap a freaking deer and then like took it and stuff. I was like, Loki kind of
Kidnap a
traumatized.
deer.
I'm sorry. What?
God. Oh my god. Kidnap a deer.
I mean,
Deer nap a kid.
Deer napped, okay? that just sounds weird. Deer napped, like what the hell?
Well, you don't
Well-
kidnap deers anyways.
I mean,
You could.
you could.
have you ever tried it?
I mean,
Yeah,
that's us. See, now we're
actually.
we don't.
Segue.
This is a whole nother. This is a whole nother
Speaking
rabbit
of
hole.
You know what?
segue.
You know what? I like.
Oh,
I have
God.
hobbies. I'm not gonna voice what kind of hobby. Let's just get on. Let's get on. Anyway,
Okay. So wait, just to quickly wrap it up, the game is good. Breath of the Wild is good, but it's a shame that like the bugs and like the video problems kind of hold it back. Would that be a fair assessment, Gromit?
Yeah, but I feel like eventually they're gonna have something that'll help it fix it.
Patch.
Something or other. Exactly. Like the game is going to be too popular because they've always done this, released it on both consoles and sold ridiculous amounts of copies. Less of the new console, more of the old console. Because the whole reason my brother and I bought the Wii U was for the new Zelda game, excluding
Right.
Skyward Sword.
Most people probably.
We had bought it with Skyward Sword, thinking that Breath of the Wild would come out in time, and it did, but like not until the next console, and that's what they're going to do with the next Zelda game too, unfortunately. But yeah, TLDR, great game, a little laggy, but that's okay, man. If you're a Zelda fan, you'll get it. You'll be like, okay, that's fine, whatever, I can deal with it. It's not like 10 FPS.
So would you recommend getting the Nintendo Switch?
No, not at all.
Okay.
All right,
I would
conclude.
definitely say wait. Say wait.
Yeah,
for-
wait.
Oh,
for
dude,
it.
they're probably gonna have like a recall, be like, "Oops, sorry guys," and then put them all back out again. I don't know.
That's
Something's
not
gonna
Nintendo.
crazy.
They're gonna do a price drop, and then like they did with the 3DS, and then just
And then
give
make
the
the
first
3D
people who bought
Nintendo Switch
the
SP.
bigger price.
Oh,
That
would be terrible. That'd be terrible.
I actually had a Game Boy SP.
I did too, man. You guys, you don't understand how much of a game changer that was for me.
No, yeah,
Like-
dude, the backlight. You didn't have to freaking like hold it up under a
Yeah.
lamp.
You know, I had to go to
You'd
bed
have to get
early
that
and stuff like
adapter.
that. Oh,
Oh,
man.
Adapter for the
I used to have it on the
Advance.
Game Boy
You
Advance. I
literally
had
just
like this
attach
little
it to
book light
put
on it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember like the connector cable, because there was when you played Wind Waker, there was like the tingle
Oh
tuner.
no! I remember.
There was
wasn't-
Four Swords Adventures, which was I think
Yeah.
it was GameCube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, my brother and I figured out a way how to emulate Four Swords Adventures. So you have the GameCube emulator and then 3 Game Boy emulators all open at the same time. Yeah, dude, it's
Wow,
weird.
that's
And we were
messed
able to play on the Game Boy ones. I don't know, it was a trip,
That's
but
pretty cool.
Well, shit.
that was crazy.
I need to get more emulators, man.
Mhm.
Honestly.
That's why I'm getting the
still looking
PS2
for the
emulator right
Switch
now.
for ISO.
Oh,
What?
speaking of, I've got a bounty for you guys. I really need to find a Twilight Princess like HD texture pack for this.
Oh, I
new-
thought you were talking about like GTA.
Yeah, I thought it was so. Like,
$9,000
We gotta-
bounty on
we
it.
Kill this
Did
dude.
that-
Gotta
why
wait.
has that game
Somebody
died
call
yet?
Kevin.
Why has that game not died yet?
Dude, I'm surprised. I uninstalled that shit. I just can't. Yes.
I don't play that anymore.
Dude, because what's it called? Worldwide, like when countries get into games like really late, GTA is like one of those games where like literally I guarantee you somebody started playing GTA this Christmas for the first time ever, and it's just a whole new thing to them.
definitely.
Like all over in the US and like in like in Brazil and like
Mhm.
all those other countries. It's
Where
just
they don't
like-
have money.
it's-
Anyway,
I'm trying to
Segue.
be nice.
speaking of money, how much did Logan, the new Wolverine movie, make in the box office? That was a bad segue. The Logan movie came out Thursday, Friday. Which one was it? Thursday, Friday. It came out on the 3rd.
I have not
Two
seen
days
it.
ago.
I have not seen that
Oh,
one.
I seen
I
it.
have to, but I haven't yet.
I have to see it though.
I didn't
Okay.
see
Well,
it.
to answer
Might have
your
to go
question about
today.
the Logan movie, like the box office, apparently
Mhm.
85 million opening weekend so far.
Damn, I can't even count that high.
They freaking deserve it. They freaking deserve
The
it. It
last
was
movie,
such
man.
A good no, not the last Wolverine movie. The last Hugh Jackman playing as
Yeah,
Wolverine
yeah.
movie.
My bad.
And no spoilers. Let's just say this right now. This is going to be spoiler free. This is spoiler free because I highly recommend this movie to anyone. And I'm saying anyone, not lightly. I'm telling anyone to go see this movie because it's not just like your typical superhero movie. It is fucking I can't even come up with the words for it. Like it's a superhero movie. It's rated R, by the way. It's a superhero movie,
Yeah.
but it's showing like the trials and tribulations of like a man going through.
Yeah, he really
words, 'cause,
struggled.
You know,
He really struggled.
like it's
He went
You know-
through
English
like-
is hard.
hell.
it's.
He's going through a transition.
I wouldn't say a transition. I'm saying he's going through gripes with
Gonna be a
himself.
girl?
Like it's like yes, he's becoming a woman. He's finally finding.
Wait,
He's-
spoiler!
He's
Spoiler!
becoming the Apache helicopter that he's always wanted to be. But, like,
God damn it.
he-
It's a tale of self-discovery.
At least I don't have to watch the movie now.
They
But
were
like
supposed to know.
throughout all the other like Wolverine movies and X-Men movies, you know, like you see Wolverine like being who they made him to be. That's a quote from the movie. And in this movie, he becomes what he wanted, like not what he wanted to be, but he went outside of himself and he did not be what they made him to be, which was, you know,
A
A
man.
monster.
yeah. It's more than just a superhero movie. I cried during it.
I was
cried during
was
it.
gonna ask if you shed any tears.
It was so good, man. I'm gonna say this. Probably my favorite movie that I've ever seen. I'm gonna say that. Oh my god.
Wait, did you say favorite movie?
Favorite movie that I have
Really?
ever seen.
I
I'm
like-
saying that
That's a
right
bold
now.
statement.
That's a
right
bold
I-
claim.
I enjoyed
That's
it a
bold
lot, but
claim.
I-
You know what? I'm going with this. DC, you need to step your fucking game up.
Okay.
Because this was better than The Dark Knight.
That.
All right.
Whoa.
I-
Okay.
step
You're
your
claiming
fucking
it's
game
better
up.
than the Dark Knight. Oh,
Oh,
my
man.
gosh. Okay, I have to
That's
see
messed
that.
up.
I have
I'm
to
gonna
see
have
it then.
to- I'm gonna have
Have
to
to
disagree
see
with
it.
that. I'm gonna have to
Okay.
disagree with that.
Listen, just because you had a family come with a fucking pot roast and ruin your fucking movie, don't get it was trash, all right? All right?
Okay.
How
For
big
the
was
people
this
that
pot?
don't know what happened,
Todd,
dude,
before
yeah.
you talk about this movie, upload a fucking video. How
I
about
know.
that?
Oh,
I know.
All right?
How about that?
All right.
no low
It is
blows.
bad.
No low blows, Goon.
Hey,
Come
he-
on,
he's
that's
he's
too
been-
much.
He's been
That's too much.
streaming at least.
That's
Hey
true.
man,
Yeah, that's
The hustle. The hustle.
I'm back.
Alright, what-
It's
What was your
scheduled.
experience?
Okay, this is what my experience was. It was good. It was very good. It was very good. I didn't think it was amazing, but I thought it was great. A great movie. I loved
I'm triggered.
the girl. Loved her. Like
Oh,
her whole
yes.
man, she was just awesome, to be honest. She was so
She's a
like
girl.
she was such a badass and stuff like that. I was like, man, this girl could literally hold her own against like any of the enemies and
Spoilers.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Spoilers.
That was that.
Okay.
Come on, she's not gonna fight.
I just
Spoilers!
like the transition. I just like the transition from what like
He's referring
when-
to Wolverine.
Yeah, we're good. We got it.
Come on.
yeah.
We've established that there's a change going on.
A transition.
But I just like the transition from like the beginning to the end of like all the characters, what they go through throughout the whole entire movie. It's just like there's like no in the beginning
Mhm.
it was slow,
Mhm.
but like it kind of didn't make sense at the beginning. I was like asking questions like why is this character acting like this?
Yeah,
it
I was
it
too.
didn't make too much sense, but when it started like picking up and whatnot, I was just like, okay, this is all making sense. This is all coming together, and I could it's
I have a
how
complaint
can you
about
say
the
it was
movie.
good?
I gotta-
It was amazing.
I'll say what I didn't like. The freaking villain was weak. Sucked ass.
No.
I didn't feel a strong presence of villain whatsoever
How
at
come?
all. Come on,
You know
think
what?
about it.
You know what?
That
I don't think
freaking
you
dude
know
was
who
a
the true
bitch.
Villain is.
He was a bitch.
You know
He was
what?
a side
You know what?
character. He wasn't even an
Listen,
actual.
You don't
Like,
understand.
what?
You don't understand. The true villain wasn't him.
Oh my god.
The true
It was
villain
oh my god.
was Logan
Oh my god.
fighting
Oh.
himself.
Oh.
You don't understand.
Spoilers!
Oh my god. Wow.
God damn it.
If that's actually the case, then I'll give him a pass on that because
10 out of 10 rival
No.
Elmo's Letter Adventure.
But yeah,
The true villain was
it
Elmo.
It was good. See, the thing is, I didn't think it was amazing. Like my friends that went to watch it, they thought it was amazing. I don't know why I didn't. I'm wondering if it's because I haven't seen all the X-Men movies. I didn't see the previous one.
That's
before
probably
this
why.
one. That's what I'm thinking. But
You
I
have
understand where it
to,
was heading. Like all that. Like I understand like why everything happened, why it was happening and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But it was good. It wasn't a 10 out of 10 for me. I like John Wick 2 better.
It wasn't
But
a 10
I
out of
liked it.
10 for me either, but I'd give it at least an 8
Okay.
or a 9.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I'd definitely give it a
74
Okay.
Rotten.
8.5 or 8.
Does it have a
something like that.
74
Yeah,
on
it was
Rotten
good.
Tomatoes?
The movie's not a waste of
I
time.
have
For anybody that wants to watch it, it's not a waste of time.
I haven't.
It's good.
Okay.
I have not the
Action was dope.
Definitely Logan having the struggles with finding himself,
Yeah,
getting with the.
I definitely
grind.
felt for him in it.
It was. Oh
Yeah,
goodness.
the
So
blood,
okay.
damn.
So to wrap it up, right?
Mhm.
So it was not only a good, well, at least in Goon's opinion, not only a good superhero movie, but a good film overall.
Yes, definitely a good
Overall, yes.
film.
Okay. Okay.
It's
let-
definitely a
let
good
me-
film.
Let me just say one more thing. I think superhero movies need to take note of this.
I
Of
agree.
these last couple superhero movies that have been coming out, like Deadpool and Logan.
Yeah,
We don't need a little freaking squishy like play toy type of movie. Like these type of movies where where it's rated R. you
yeah,
see
we're
fucking
I mean-
guys getting
exactly.
murdered and whatnot.
Yeah.
You don't just sugarcoat it like, oh, there's the bad guy.
Batman.
Oh no, he has a serum.
He's like,
Yo,
no,
this is
uh,
America.
Come
he's-
save me.
We
he's a
see that every day.
These are how superhero movies are supposed to be. Like I enjoyed the other movies, like Captain America. Those were great movies, like Captain America, the
Mhm.
other X-Men movies. But like when you get into the nitty gritty and show like hardships, people
How is
dying
Wolverine not
and
rated R?
whatnot.
Like,
Well-
how do you try to not make it rated R?
I know,
That's what
right?
I'm
That's-
curious
I think that's where they went wrong with all the other movies.
Yeah, because
they needed this rated R rating.
I
to
was watching
actually
a
get
video
stuff
of like about Logan or whatever, and they showed some scenes from like old X-Men movies. Freaking Wolverine like stabbed through this guy's chest, and nothing came out. I was like, what? I was like,
Sprinkles,
No.
sprinkles and glitter came out. Like,
He's not really dead,
what I
don't
wanna
worry.
see?
Hmm.
What is the Power
Knocked
Rangers
out.
movie rated?
Oh my god!
PG-13.
You know what's
Because
gonna come out of
swear to
them. It's
God,
gonna be
I
sparks.
swear to,
It's just
swear
gonna
to
be
God,
sparks.
If somebody gets hit with a sword and sparks come out, I'm going to lose my shit in the movie theater and record it and put it on Twitter. Mark my fucking words. Somebody quote me. If I see one thing of sparks come out of my body, I am losing my shit.
Have you seen?
It's gonna be in
Batman
slow motion
in the
too.
past, like 2
It's
years.
gonna be in slow motion.
What are you
I don't-
talking
what-
about?
Have you seen Batman in the past 2 years?
Yo.
Don't say it.
Batman?
Well, I mean, I
Don't
don't think
say
of
it.
Batman.
The only one was
v
Batman for
Superman. Yeah, I
Superman.
saw it. Yeah, that was the only one that I,
Never mind.
Dude,
except for the anime.
Joke
can we
went
just can I
over
say something about
everyone's
Power
head.
Rangers? How are those
Oh,
guys
man,
heroes?
dude.
They cause billions of dollars in damage.
No, in a
every
city.
day in a single. I'm like,
yeah,
dude,
but
how do these
beat
things
up bad
afford
guys.
this?
So is
Yeah.
every other
I have
superhero
one
ever.
question. I have one question.
Well,
You know,
I think the only person that got shit for it was Superman because of from Man of Steel or whatever.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
from Man of Steel to Batman versus Superman, he actually had to like deal with.
And the Avengers. The Avengers got
Did they
shit
too?
for
Oh
that.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. The last
Everybody
movie.
else is off the
That's why they have to
hook?
deal with fucking-
Yo, I have one
Everybody
question.
else is off the hook.
All right, and Power Rangers.
mean,
and
in the DC comic universe, like nobody really causes that much as much as Superman causes
Yeah, that was
damage.
kinda messed
Nobody
up.
really causes that much damage. Like Batman doesn't have something to freaking topple
Dude,
a freaking
Power Rangers,
what's it
man, they
Yo.
just. God.
yo, Power Rangers. I always had this question. You know how they become into this big ass robot and monster fight? How did they not mess up any buildings?
I think they
What?
did.
No,
Yeah,
no,
they- they've done
no,
it.
no, they never,
No.
no, they never messed up any buildings from what I've seen.
in Power Rangers.
Yeah,
They messed up so many. I've been watching
Nah,
Power
man,
they
Rangers.
Nah,
Okay.
man, they
Yeah,
Go,
yeah,
go,
yeah, yeah,
Power
yeah, yeah.
Ranger.
They
I've
didn't
been- I've
have-
been-
they-
I've been
they
watching
didn't
Power
have
Rangers
enough
since the old
CGI.
days, bro.
They didn't have
Bro.
enough good. They
When
didn't
Tommy
have
was a
enough
White
CGI,
Ranger.
dude.
Or Red
Why
Ranger.
do all the villains sound like a bitch? For real. Like
I mean,
they got this
made
like
it for
super
kids
super
before.
animated voice.
I'll get you, Power Rangers.
Only Power Ranger I like is Tommy.
They don't even
Wait,
say they're like,
that's
"I'll
right.
get
Well,
you,"
because
or "I'll
missed that.
destroy."
Because Tommy is in like all of them.
He's been in like 4 of them. Yeah.
I am overthinking this,
More than 4. He was in the original one. He was in fucking Turbo.
dude. What's
He
with
was in
Dino
Zeo.
Thunder.
One.
Zeo,
What's
I
with the
remember
villains?
that.
Yeah, Zeo.
Yo.
I
And
think
then-
he was in Alien. He was in Dino Thunder.
Dino-
He
Alien?
was in SPD at some point.
Yeah.
Alien.
Boy, don't even test me. on
Alien
freaking
was just a
Power
special,
Rangers.
wasn't it? It was just like a
No,
4-episode thing.
Alien, was it?
Yeah, because
I-
that was
I
when
thought
like
I remembered
that was like the Power Rangers got turned into kids or something.
what?
I don't remember that. I think they
Yeah.
were actual like.
Yo,
aliens or
okay,
something.
No, I think-
everybody
I swear to
right
God.
now.
Because they were in
Power
the
Ranger
freaking
alien.
Power Rangers like.
Think of some
right?
future
You might be
Power
thinking of-
Ranger themes. We got the Dino ones. We got
Death.
prehistoric. I wonder how they'd look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
The police force. Like,
Oh yeah,
the
they're
police force.
yeah, yo,
Mystic.
no,
We got Power Rangers mystical.
They should have
Jungle
some Power Ranger
Gary.
pirates or something.
yo, Power Rangers Mystic Thunder.
The freaking bows to start transforming into like a tall ass like robot guy.
But Power Rangers was my Power Rangers.
It
my
was
show
great.
Yeah.
When I was younger, it was the show.
I couldn't mess with it. I liked the movie, the first movie, but otherwise I couldn't. I literally, every time, this is what I saw every time I flip the channel and I see Power Rangers on, just
Yeah.
falling backwards in slow
Yeah,
motion.
yeah.
Sparks just like, did Michael Bay make this? Like,
Probably.
was it
Like
like,
back then, that's what kids liked.
True.
dude? I was,
was a
not
90s
with
show.
it. I
Yeah,
was not with it.
I was too busy watching fucking Wild Thornberries, dude.
Oh,
Dude, I was watching Power or not
Smashing.
Rocket
So
Power.
much.
Rocket Power was the shit, dude.
For real.
yeah. I was also busy watching Yu-Gi-Oh.
Remember
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Raimundo? I'm
was
pretty
like-
sure that guy was high the whole show.
Back then, that
Was
that
the
was
dad,
like,
right?
It was made for like
the
young
uncle.
people.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, wait, what? Uncle?
Yeah,
uncle.
the
Are you
freaking
talking
uncle
about
guy.
Jackie Chan
No.
Adventures?
Oh, I remember that.
Oh
No,
yeah.
Kino.
You my guai
Kino.
Wi-Fi diesel. You my guai Wi-Fi diesel. One more thing, Jackie.
And one more thing.
Hey, dude, the song that played at the end credits was dope. Like, here
Yeah, it
comes
was.
Jackie Chan, finder of the
I don't even remember that
baddest
one.
man.
So
That was
do we
dope.
just go to
Cat
new
dog.
cartoons versus?
I mean,
old
yeah.
cartoons?
While we're on the
Might as well.
Hey,
topic,
man.
while we're on the
New-
topic,
Yeah.
we have okay. So what? All right. So most of us, general
Good
consensus,
segment.
cartoons have gotten worse as the
Yes.
times progress.
What?
Facts.
not true.
Cartoons.
Yeah,
Facts.
yes, okay,
It's
it
true.
is.
Facts.
That's a broad
So
statement.
SpongeBob before and SpongeBob now.
Yeah.
They
Teen
realized.
Titans before,
I still
Teen
like
Titans Go
SpongeBob, but
now.
They dropped the bomb a little bit.
Yeah, why are they starting to show Samurai Jack again? Is it
Okay.
because cartoons are good, stealing all
Because
the
it's on
time
Adult
slots?
Swim
No,
now.
Because no, they
All
realize
cartoons
that
are better.
rehashing they realize that rehashing that shit is for people like us that like they love the old cartoons, they watch the old cartoons, and now the kids are so sheltered, they're not having those like innuendos because kids are
Mhm.
getting fucking not smarter, but like wiser as to what the fuck is up. You know, because
They're
if you
getting-
make
they're getting
if
more
you make a dick
censored,
joke,
I'd say.
yeah, well, I mean, if you make a dick joke in cartoon, most kids are gonna be like, huh, I get it. You know, and they're like
That's
fucking
the
8 or
internet.
9, dude. Yeah, exactly.
But,
But, you know, back in the day, when fucking Ed from Ed, and Eddie said snow job, I had no fucking idea what he was talking about. As a kid, I was like, that's funny.
It's a
because
job
we
in the snow.
No, no,
It's
no,
a
no,
job in the
exactly.
snow.
What about that episode when in Powerpuff Girls when the freaking mayor?
Don't worry, Professor. I'm a mistake
Dude.
too.
Yeah, she freaking the freaking secretary, like she had that pencil
Oh.
and she put it in the pencil sharpener and like held his hand while doing it, and he was like his eyes were closed and he was like, it was.
Remember when Patrick Star was like sleeping and then SpongeBob was laying on him and then he grabbed his tongue and
Oh
started
yeah,
pulling it?
yeah.
Imagine
Yeah,
if
when he was at the
SpongeBob wasn't
Secret
there.
Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
The inner
Oh, God.
machinations of my mind are.
I guess you're going to miss the Ben
Well, see,
TV.
I didn't think any
I
of
can't
that when
believe
I
they
was-
got
when I
away
saw
with
Can
that
we
kind of
can we
episode.
say yeah? Can we just talk about SpongeBob? Like they did a panty raid. Like that's
No,
illegal.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That's not
Okay,
something you
no.
do.
Wow.
Listen,
And then they had to paint your house after that.
So listen. I think SpongeBob is a great like that's like a great
Say,
like it sets the bar, dude. Like how cartoons used to be versus how they are now. Like you see SpongeBob now, you're like, what the fuck? Where is my childhood?
That
It is not the same, bro. You know, and like, well, that's the staple cartoon that's been around since Nickelodeon first came out.
Dude, the true
Back when it was-
genius of that show was just how like they could make any kind of situation funny and stuff like
True.
that. Like
Yeah.
if you really think about it, like you write down, let's say you're one of the writers and you write down, you're like, all right, what should this episode be about? Oh, let's have one of SpongeBob trying to get into a fight bar. and then they just take it
Yeah.
from there,
Yeah.
and they just
Yeah,
get
dude.
so creative with it.
Totally
Hilarious.
agree. Totally
It's
Mini
agree.
Hut Junior.
Yeah.
Dude, how tough are you?
Hut Junior. Exactly.
Like imagine this one
insane.
being pitched. Imagine
It's
that being
literally
pitched.
genius.
Like
Yeah.
okay, SpongeBob is trying to get into like a hardcore biker gang bar,
Mhm.
and they made it like kid friendly and hilarious.
That's
Yeah, like
okay.
it's
Genius
Exactly. SpongeBob sets the bar, dude. And like, excuse me. So there's like old cartoons versus new cartoons. Like I said, kids are so sheltered now that like
Mhm.
the profanity filter and everything, not profanity, but like innuendos and all that. The filter, the network has been like, no, can't have that. Because I'm sure if the network gave them the room, that's why Rick and Morty's so good. We'll get to that in a minute. But like,
and regular show.
yeah, exactly.
That's
Because the network is like, we understand that's okay. You know, but things like fucking SpongeBob, things like I don't even know what cartoons are on nowadays. Steven Universe or the new one, Gravity
Teen Titans
Falls.
Go.
I don't know
Please
about
don't
Steven Universe.
don't even bring that up, dude. I used to love Teen Titans, and now they have this.
know.
Bro.
Yeah.
I know.
What? I like Teen Titans Go, dude. It's
Don't-
I hear.
Okay,
no,
okay,
no,
okay.
Hold on.
Make your
hold on.
argument why.
All right,
Make your argument
Okay,
why. Cody.
I don't know. It's just my age. I
I
find
think
it
we have to
humorous.
look
It's pretty
past
funny.
it because I remember seeing some things and I thought it was pretty funny, but I don't watch the show. I think it's just because we're so like stuck
Used to the
on
old
how it
Teen
used to
Titans.
be. And
You just
stuff like
compare
that.
it to you compare it to
if
how
you just strip
how
it down and
was.
listen to it, I think it actually probably is funny because I think it's like one of the best shows currently on Cartoon Network. Not in my opinion, just like
Oh yeah.
in
Yeah.
you know in
Sales
according to
like
the show.
numbers
views and all
wise,
that
yes,
stuff. Yeah.
it's by far, and it's right now. Teen Titans Go is by far Cartoon Network's best show. Like not like
Mhm.
quality, but
Mhm.
numbers
No,
wise.
well, there's
Alright.
a reason
I-
why they like
regular-
it. Like, there's
regular
obviously a
shows.
reason why people watch it.
Regular
Yeah.
shows.
Like,
Hey,
my
yeah.
aunt watches it.
Yeah, hey,
here's what I think. Here's what I think. All right, if I look past it, I see it in Beast Boy's eyes as everything went through.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
If Beast
Oh.
Boy saw it like that, I can understand how goofy it is.
That's an interesting way to look at it.
Yeah,
Isn't that
'Cause
the
I
theory
heard-
too?
yeah, that's
Is that the
also a
theory
theory
that-
too. It's in Beast Boy's
Yeah.
eyes.
That's the whole show's in Beast Boy's eye, which is kind of funny. That explains why he laughs all the time in the original one. I was so mad when my sisters asked me if I heard of
Oh,
if
yeah.
I've ever seen Teen Titans Go. There's like, there's a show called Teen Titans Go. You should watch it. I was like, don't even tell me that. You don't even know the
Slaps him.
original. I was so
This is
mad.
not a joke.
For real. Oh man, I was so mad.
Yo, all right. So there were some good. I don't know if you guys remember Crashbox TV or Rocco's Martin Life. Or,
Oh
uh,
yeah, I remember
know
that.
that.
That was my show.
I forget the one, but the ones with the beavers, crazy
Angry
beavers. I think.
Beavers.
Angry
Angry
Beaver.
Angry Beavers. Yeah.
The show, the fucking name of the show in itself, bro. Angry Beaver. Come on, you know. Rocco's Martin Life had ridiculous amounts of innuendos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Crashbox TV was the shit, dude. Crashbox TV was like.
I'm trying to remember that. I'm gonna.
Okay,
Google it.
so yeah, you should
Look it
Google
up.
it because what it was like
Those two
a,
guys.
it was smashed together. No, Crashbox TV was like two
Oh,
main
no.
characters, but
Yeah.
it was like smashed together. It was all different like little scenes and everything. There was
I was thinking of Kablam.
Don't Rattle Me Bones. There was the Revolting Slob. There was all sorts of stuff. There it was like brain food, dude. You thought about each segment that they put in a 15-minute segment. That 15 minutes felt like an hour, bro. I like shows to like make the best out of their time slot because otherwise, what the fuck are they doing? Like SpongeBob doesn't even have to try anymore. It really, SpongeBob doesn't have to try shit because kids are already hooked. You know what I
True.
mean?
Yeah.
True.
And like the longer we go with these bullshit cartoons, like I feel like eventually like cartoons meant for like 12-year-old kids are gonna be like, the cup is blue.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're gonna nod and say yes, and you know,
It's kind of like simplified.
how many cups
Dude,
can
I
you
have to-
count? And then there's just gonna be like a minute of silence.
Is that like Nick Jr.?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
That's freaking
Dora the
Speaking of Nate Jr., that reminds me of Jimmy Neutron, which was awesome.
Oh, yo.
Should be
That
Nick
was
Jr.
awesome.
Okay,
I
you
know
know
what?
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why it
That
took me
wasn't
so
on Nick
long.
Jr., What?
I didn't realize how funny Jimmy
It's like
Neutron
Dora
was
the
until I got older.
Once I sat on a banana, that changed my life.
I was looking
Oh
through
my-
some episodes and I
Oh,
busted
God.
out laughing from that because I didn't realize how funny
Croissant.
it really was.
Are you gonna finish that croissant?
Nani,
Drop
nani,
my croissant.
nani.
Yeah.
Okay,
I knew.
well-
I knew that. Was
Okay,
Oh
well, I
my
did.
Am ultra large.
Who just did
I-
that?
Yo.
Oh my
I did
god.
some
she-
research.
Okay.
I did some
Uh-huh.
research on Teen Titans Go real quick. So the last episode or second
Doesn't
to
a
last
YouTuber
that
voice it,
premiered-
by the way?
Yes, Oni.
Yeah. Oh,
Oni
yeah,
does a
Oni.
little bit of that. I don't know if
Wait,
he does
what?
it anymore. I don't know if he does. Oni did stuff with that. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah.
No
He
shit.
does
You
the
know,
voice
you know-
acting or the.
hey, you know Aaron
Something
Hansen
on
was
there.
in Rick and Morty, right?
Yeah,
Raptor?
I know that. I know that.
I
Okay.
am not
Follow
taking
that.
a picture of you.
Yeah. He was
I'm
the
not staring at
cyborg.
you.
He was the cyborg.
Yeah.
Okay, so it premiered like the episode premiered on February 20th. It clocked in like 1.62 million viewers. I mean,
That's high.
that's successful,
Yep, that's
Mhm.
successful.
especially on
TV
Cartoon
currently.
Network.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
all their
I
shows-
mean, it's
all their
working.
shows get under
it's
a mil.
it's working for them. So why would they change anything?
you know, I was watching
Yeah.
cartoons before Dish Network and Charter, dude. I had to go channel 49
Yeah, I know.
to watch
I
cartoons.
know. I had to go
bro.
to channel 11,
Right?
channel 7, channel
and
5.
Yeah.
two channels away was Spike TV, dude. I could not go there because there was Mansers on.
That
you know,
was
and there was
Yeah, I
like
remember
titties
that was
and
the
some butts.
that was
1,000
like
Ways
the
to
edgy.
Die.
That was the edgy channel, like right next to the
Didn't it?
cartoons.
Didn't the guy voice like all those shows? Like, wasn't it voiced by like a
Yeah,
certain
yeah.
guy? Like,
Yeah, because the network paid him out.
man,
Like,
sir, that's so funny.
welcome to Mansers.
Also,
Boobs.
speaking on Teen Titans Go, speaking on Teen Titans Go, you know the writers that made Teen Titans Go never seen any Teen Titans in their life.
Oh my good, I'm so pissed.
Hmm.
That set me
Well,
off.
they're doing well for having no context at all for a show with no.
Yeah,
context.
I'll
It's
give
ju-
them
it just
They're doing
has the
pretty well. They're
characters,
ranking
but
it.
none of the story. That's all it is.
So,
Oh, man.
Well,
the
not
story
even the
was so
characters.
good.
The characters. are
I'm
different,
definitely gonna
too. Like,
rewatch it.
they're-
so while we've got old
They're all
cartoons
goofy.
on the plate, just a quick little story. When I was young, I was playing the SpongeBob game for the PS2. I forget which one it was, but
Battle for Bikini Bottom.
thank you. Holy shit, dude. Fuck, bro.
Right.
Were you in my house, dude?
Dude,
Come
I
on.
was in that closet. I mean, anyway, go on.
By the way, Grandma,
Oh.
you're out of milk.
I'm glad you
Just
finally
saying.
came out with
No, okay, so this is when like near California there was a gnarly ass earthquake. I think it was like a 6 or something like that.
So are you from
That-
California?
The house am I anyways, so the house started fucking shaking back and forth, right? And I was just playing my game, right? And I felt the house shaking, so I stood up and like I never forget this, dude. My original thought was Dad is shaking the house. Because we lived dude, we lived in a sketchy spot. We lived on like not a mobile home, but it was like a fuck. It was like an apartment, but it was like a lean to I don't know how to explain it, but we were on a hill and it was very, very shoddily constructed. So if that earthquake pushed us forward and backward rather than side to side, we'd go off the cliff. I probably would have died. But so I thought Dad was shaking the house, so I like tried to walk down the hallway and I went like fucking pinball machine like next to him. Bing, 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 bing. And my dad like opens the door from the back, like eyes wide open, freaking out. And I'm just like, oh, that's not Dad. And that's when I fucking started flipping, dude. And that was my first earthquake experience playing fucking Battle for Bikini Bottom on PS2. I will never forget that, dude.
Did you
Dude, my
finish the
first
level?
experience was when Goon sat right next to me. I was like, "Yeah."
No, dude, it unplugged. Dude, it unplugged my console. That's why I got
Oh.
up. I didn't. Dude, the screen just went blue, and I was like, what the fuck?
The real tragedy.
I didn't save.
The real tragedy.
Yo,
No.
the Fairly Odd
The
Parents.
real tragedy here
Timmy's
is
not in the new
that
Fairly
he
Odd
didn't
Parents.
save.
What?
I know.
Yeah, no, it's that
I think
girl.
he
It's that
is.
It's the
girl.
chick.
No, he's not.
Did
No,
they-
he's
Unless
not.
they
they-
transition.
They took
I'm
her out.
sure.
No.
No, I'm
it's a
sure
girl.
that he's
Whoa.
gonna like make
It's
an
Tiffany.
appearance
Whoa.
and just be like, "Oh, hey, it's Timmy Turner." but-
Conspiracy theory.
Conspiracy.
Oh, hey, it's
Wait,
Timmy Turner.
Wait, conspiracy theory. What if it is
Uh-huh.
Timmy and he transitioned?
Oh
Oh,
my
no,
god.
no, 'cause I thought he like
Timmy-
grew up,
Super
and that's why he's not in the
2017.
show anymore.
Timmy.
He's all grown up.
That's
now.
progressive.
Oh my God.
Well, he
That's
doesn't.
messed up.
What if he made
fairies in
what if he made a wish to be a girl?
He's
What
Danny
if he
Phantom.
wished
Whoa.
for
You know, he
a
done it before.
gender
He has done it
No,
equality?
yeah,
before.
no, he
Yeah,
did
he's
before. Yeah, he
Tiffany.
did it 100%.
Tiffany Turner. dude.
Samantha.
Oh my
Samantha,
goodness!
Samantha.
Timmy Turner is in the show.
Samantha. That was his name.
Yo,
we all
yo,
know-
can we? Yo,
Guys,
can we
Timmy
just talk
Turner grew
about?
up and he turned into a rapper.
Can we just talk about the Nickelodeon girls, dude? Patricia, are you kidding me?
Can I'm sorry. Can we talk about Chip Skylark? Because if I were gay for him,
Shiny
man,
teeth and
my shiny
dude,
teeth and me, bro.
straight like it was flames. Honestly, like that song.
That was the original fire, bro.
Yeah, for real, man.
That set the bar for cartoon music.
Dude, okay,
That really did.
that's another thing, dude. Like the cinematography and
Right
like
here.
not just that, but like the music itself has changed so. Oh god, oh
Yeah.
god, I wish we could put that up. That is.
Can we, Goon?
terrifying.
Can we make that happen?
What as a
Can you put it on the stream? The picture.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
I'll just tell you guys what we're looking at. It's a picture of Patrick in a. It looks like a
It's
onesie, but
Patricia.
it's not.
It's Patricia.
Patricia,
That's
excuse
Patricia.
me. Excuse me. This is when somebody in that show fell in love with Patricia, right?
Yes,
Was it Mr. Krabs?
everyone.
Yeah,
Mr.
that's
Krabs,
Krabs.
like,
Yo, Mr. Krabs
Oh,
had the most
God.
money, so you know Patricia was going.
oh,
Messed up.
liqueur.
Patricia's a gold digger.
Remember when Timmy Turner's mom was using the toilet, but she was using the sink?
Yes.
All right, next topic. Next topic.
Okay.
Next topic.
Segway.
So are we going to
Work stories.
Okay.
What? Oh,
No.
are we just skipping over
Let's
those?
just
other
do
ones?
Yeah,
work stories.
YouTube.
It'd be-
I-
okay,
well,
we have
I,
like 10 minutes left.
I wrote this one right here.
What?
So
I mean-
are we? What are we doing? Are
Right.
we skipping over the other
Let's
ones?
do
have
No,
to
no,
do
no, no,
the
no.
work
We
stories.
can, whatever.
We have
I'm
to do
only
Overwatch
like me and Nick are
this
the,
Overwatch,
No,
YouTube?
me and Nick
no.
are the smaller YouTubers over here. So
Wait. Okay, so let's. All right, so we got one
We
here.
made a list for a reason.
We got one here. We got
Calm
one here,
down,
and
dude.
it'll expire by the time we do the next one. So let's talk about the Ice Poseidon thing, right? Okay, little background.
Ice beside
Okay, he's a streamer. Ice Poseidon's a popular streamer. He gets about 10K per stream. Usually, he just kind of takes his camera and walks around like just Hollywood because he lives in LA. So he just walks around. Obviously, stuff happens and it's funny. But he was walking down. I don't know where, but he was walking next to like a building, and some guy was standing on top of it, and he was wearing a costume, right? And everyone was like pointing at him. So he's kind of stopped and looked at it because he thought it was kind of funny because he thought it was like a promo for something. So they were just kind of sitting there, and then the guy actually commits or attempts to commit suicide on while he's streaming, right?
Oh my goodness.
And okay, so that happened, right? And the thing here that I'm questioning, a lot of people are uploading like the VOD of that on YouTube, like and on Twitch and stuff, and they're monetizing the video, right? They're making money off of it.
Ooh.
And I just wanted to kind of start like a debate here. Is that ethical to do?
Absolutely not.
I think-
completely disagree.
I
That's
think
somebody's.
I think if it's your job to do it, like to report the news, then yeah. But otherwise, if it's like if it's just
No.
completely out of like if it's just random, like let's say you upload other stuff, nothing like anything close to something like that, then yeah.
No. What
Otherwise, if you-
what
Or
Dubs
you're
is saying
the
is
one
like
filming it
people.
yourself, like if
People are like uploading the VOD, meaning like they're those channels that do the compilations of streamers, right?
yeah,
they're
I saw that.
monetizing
I
the
thought
video.
that was kind of yeah.
Which is ridiculous, dude. Like, no,
Yeah.
not only is it,
Don't cross.
well, and it's the broadcaster's choice. You know what I mean? Like, he
Right.
should be the one that's able to monetize
True.
that if he wants
True.
to. Then
Yeah.
we question if it's ethical because people are shitheads. Sorry,
Yeah,
my
Ice
nose is a little
Poseidon. Ice
stuffy.
Poseidon doesn't want it like shown, right? Like he doesn't want it
And yeah.
monetized. He didn't upload the VOD. He deleted the VOD on Twitch. So
That's-
it's obvious
that's
he doesn't want
ethical.
it shown. Yeah.
And you know,
What's it called?
a
did
little
Drama
side
Alert
note.
Upload it? Or
No,
did
not
they just
yet.
talk
But
about it?
okay, one thing. Scarce talked about it. He showed the clip. No
Showed the
monetization.
clip.
No monetization. Big
All right, that's
respect.
fair.
Big respect.
All right.
Like if
That's
that was
understandable.
someone you know, and like
Yeah, dude. Like,
it's one thing if you were there at the time and
Mhm.
like like you guys said, he deleted the VOD. You know, he doesn't have any he has recollection of it, but he has no like videos
Evidence,
of it.
yeah.
He's
True.
not making any money of it off of it.
So-
and whatnot.
so-
maybe he made money off the stream, but I mean, like people are
That's-
literally ripping it because it's a trending topic
Look.
and somebody is actually trying to commit suicide. and they're putting a video of it on YouTube for their own personal gain. They're not going like, "Hey, look at this. This is what happened. Go. Send support and whatnot." They're putting it on the They're putting a video of somebody trying to commit suicide on YouTube, and they're trying to do it for their own personal gain
Look,
to make some revenue.
real talk,
That's
guys.
scummy.
Real talk. If you ever think about committing suicide, please seek help, dude. Because
True.
your life is valuable.
Amen.
You have one. You have people that care about you. Not only that,
Amen.
but like, yeah. What's up?
Said
Oh,
amen.
amen.
I-
Not hey, man.
Uh,
But-
No. Amen.
You loyal. You know what I mean? Like you mean something to someone, regardless of like
True.
how alone you
Even
think
if
you
you
are.
don't
You
think
mean
so,
something to
yeah.
someone, man. And like the fucked up part is the way comedy is going. They pick easy targets like 9/11, like Hitler, like all this shit. That's where comedy is going because it's an easy target and people get offended. And that's what's funny. It's not the actual act. We've lost sight of what we're making fun of, and rather what the people react with. You know what I mean?
True.
Somebody gets super pissed off. That's why that one streamer a chick streamer, I've seen like clips of it where like she'll like be ranting about people saying LMAO and she's crying. Like that shit is funny to them. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
they prey. It sounds cheesy, but they prey on the weak, dude. And that's where these jokes are going, dude. Like I said,
True.
9/11, fucking suicide, Hitler, all this stuff that's like easy to make fun of. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
people have no barriers anymore, dude. They just go for it because it's the internet and nobody's ever
It's
gonna
like,
meet in
yeah,
real
it's
life,
edgy
you know?
kinda
shock.
weird.
It's like edgy shock
Yeah.
humor. I think it's
Mhm.
so overplayed. Just like,
Yeah,
oh, okay,
yeah.
we get it.
I
You're
think
edgy.
There's a line where like it shouldn't be crossed though. Like if you're talking about like 9/11, or you're talking about fucking like Hitler, Jews, or something like that. Like there's a line that you could joke about it, but like don't go too fucking far. Like as if a man trying to commit fucking suicide.
exactly.
Yeah,
True.
like
That's
that.
you don't know what the fuck he's going through.
not just that,
to-
man, but like
it's-
suicide is literal rock bottom, bro. Like
Honestly.
I'm not gonna
Mhm.
lie, I've been there. Like it's natural to think about. That's the weird part. It's natural to think about because there's the ever lingering concept of mortality, dude. That like it's a scary thought for most people, and like fuck, dude. For like a couple months there, I was ready to die. You know what I mean? Like there's a point of depression you hit where you're just like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Like nothing can hurt worse than this. But once you come back from that, because it always will,
Right.
once you come back from depression, dude, because
Man.
I know people are clinically depressed and people are diagnosed with severe depression. I get it, but
Yeah.
there's always a way out, man. There is always a way
right.
out.
It
Whether
really
it be
sucks,
medicine,
man.
And
You know,
just
and,
like,
like,
the
one thing I can
humor,
say about-
belittling it, like just the edgy
Yeah.
shock humor belittling it. It's tasteless.
And
If,
sometimes
uh,
they make it even worse.
True.
I
Like we
think,
said,
man.
guys,
Yeah, go ahead.
But like we said, guys, if anything, just if you're going through anything, definitely try to talk to someone.
Seek
Definitely,
help.
because
You know-
it's really not worth it. Because like I understand that things may seem hard and things may seem like there's no way out, but like think of the impact that you had on other people's lives. Think of all the good times. Think of the people that you're gonna be leaving and whatnot. Think of how they're gonna feel knowing that you're not gonna be there. Like because honestly, you existing is already a big impact.
Mhm.
You'd be
No.
surprised how many people care.
you
Even if they don't
honestly.
say it.
the main thing that kept me from ending my life is the thought that like the fact that we're sentient, the fact that we have all this knowledge and all this stuff that we've created ourselves in a sense. Like we've evolved from this like little crying piece of shit that shits everywhere and pisses everywhere to this genius of a person. Not genius in the sense that I know everything about math, I know everything about science, but genius because you know yourself.
True.
Genius because you've evolved so much in yourself that like nothing should hit that hard. You know what I mean? Like, yes, depression's bad, but like the fact that you're alive, the fact that your brain knows to breathe, the fact that like we have knowledge of ourselves, the fact that we're sentient is amazing in itself. Like don't ever commit suicide, guys. If you're depressed, please get some help. I'm serious. Like I've always been I've always been the guy with the golden heart, and I want to help everyone, you know, and it's hard. It really is, you know, like hearing people commit suicide, that is not light humor for me, dude. That shit's heavy
True.
because my friends have done it. I've thought about it. Like, it's not fun, you know?
hmm
Yeah.
And then
sounds
that
good.
getting that, and then that like a clip of that getting monetized, kind of like,
Like-
tying it
like
back all together. It's-
Recently, dude, my buddy's mom was 50 years old. She had cancer, and we all knew she had cancer. She was getting treatment, but one night she was having trouble breathing, and medics came in, gave her some medication, said she'd be fine. She was dead in half an hour. The medication killed her, and my buddy was so close to killing himself, dude. And I've grown up with this kid, and that broke my heart because I knew his mom like he knew her, you know, and like I like shit like that gets me, dude.
One thing that
No-
definitely
no
opened my
joke.
eyes when stuff like that, with my friend, he passed away in December. The thing that really opened my mind was when at his funeral, I saw his friends, and what's surprising was even his enemies. There was like he had a lot of enemies. He wasn't exactly like he was friendly to his friends, but like if he didn't know you, he wasn't like really that nice to other people. There was one guy I know he was beefing with a lot. Like they were not cool. They used to be friends, but they weren't friends at all anymore. And other people that just weren't friends with him and stuff like that. And I saw them at the funeral, and I saw the pain in them too. And I just thought that was just like it was insane because it's like I felt like I was him, but what's that freaking cartoon with the three ducks and the freaking Scrooge guy or whatever?
Oh,
You know what I'm talking
DuckTales.
about?
DuckTales.
Yes,
DuckTales,
the
yeah.
DuckTales Christmas whatever thingy.
Mhm.
You know how he
Scrooge
goes
McDuck.
back and he goes back with like and back in time and sees what would happen if he wasn't around or something like that. It felt like that, seeing that, like just kind of it's like I felt like I was him and seeing what he missed out on and how people felt and stuff like that. Him and his mom didn't have the best relationship. They didn't talk very much. And obviously we all know like how her mom would have reacted. But it's just crazy. You really don't know how many people you leave behind and stuff like that, even if they don't show it. And you have to remember that. That's all I have to add about that.
True. True.
The only thing that I can say is you know, mortality is unescapable. It's all gonna it's all gonna happen one day, but that makes every day that you live a new day. You know, like I wake up every morning now. Like I I'm just gonna be open and say that like when I was super depressed, I used to talk to my mom about suicide. Now that I'm like okay, I can only imagine how much that fucked her up on the inside. Her
Mhm.
kid talking to her about suicide.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You
that's
know,
crazy.
and like now I wake up every morning with a breath of fresh air, and I realize that like fuck, dude. Regardless of what you do with your day, it's beautiful. Regardless of how you treat yourself, it's beautiful. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
there is levels to this shit, and like yeah, life can suck. Don't get me wrong, but that's part of growing up. You know, like it's cheesy and it's been said before, but what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
That's
It's all the
song,
cliche
True.
things that
True.
are really true.
Yeah,
It's
dude. Like
crazy.
the shitty part about like writing, like this is just a side note. Shitty part about writing song lyrics is trying to put shit into those words without using those words. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
because even though it's cheesy, it's real. It's real as
It's
fuck,
real.
dude. You
All the
know,
cheesy things.
all the cheesy things.
Yeah, man.
You care something. I think that's Blink 182. I forget.
Yeah. I
Well,
think
yeah, like-
on behalf of everyone who's in the stream, Grommet Cod, thank you for sharing those stories. You
Of
know,
course, man.
appreciated. And I think okay, so there's something to learn here, right? So, with all this in mind, like the stuff about mortality and stuff, like so when you put it in that perspective, is it ethical to monetize, a
No.
clip of that? No, it's
Fuck
not.
no. Like
No, it's not.
no, that's not okay. You know.
That's putting it way too likely. Or lightly.
You know
Sorry.
what that is? That's putting a price on someone's life.
True.
In the end, that's exactly what it is, and that is not okay. You know what I
True.
mean?
True.
Not at all. So, do you want to bring the conversation to something, more
We can continue.
Yeah, let's try to end this on a good note.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
Hey,
Not a good note.
Enough
but
of that.
Hey,
That was
hey,
a good note. That was a
we're
good
good.
note.
We're
No, it
good.
was a good
You know
note.
that wasn't a person that was real talk. You know what I mean?
True. True.
So
Right.
that's
That's the real talk for the day. Now we're gonna get back to something more obviously light and comical. So, how about those?
so.
work.
How about those
story.
ball fondlers?
On the ball fondlers.
Dubs, I think you're the only one that wants to talk about
Yeah.
Rick and Morty.
I
Hey,
want to
not
talk
getting
about
season
Rick and
three.
Morty.
One
I
quick-
know.
I've never seen Rick and
Okay,
Morty.
hold on. Okay, so
Before you'll see it soon. I'll
season
show you
season
eventually.
season 3. It's funny because Dan Harmon's like, yeah, season 3 is not coming out. He's obviously kidding because they've been working on it, but it's funny because so many people want this that like Dan Harmon's like, yeah, we're not doing it.
It's
They
like
can torture
Half-Life
us like
3, dude.
this. It
No,
is.
it's not
Except-
because
except-
Valve hasn't
You
said
guys
anything.
don't know what we're talking about. We're talking about Rick and Morty season 3, by the way.
No. I saw this thing on YouTube though that there was a season 3 like a leak, I guess, but
Are
it
you
wasn't
talking
really a
about-
leak.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
a
you're
teaser.
funny. You're
No,
you're
it was
funny.
a
No,
teaser.
yeah, it
And
was
it was
a,
like where Rick was like a hot dog and he was like
no,
putting
stop,
limbs on.
stop.
No, it was
Stop!
no. It has nothing. It's no spoilers. It was the
Ruining
intro
it.
Season
scene of
3
the
it's
episode.
teaser. Shut up, dude. It's a fucking spoiler, dude.
It's on, anybody can look at it, dude.
Are you talking about the one where they completely Rickroll everybody?
Oh, that
You know
one's
they-
good, dude.
No,
No,
not
Change
that
the
one, not
title
that
of
one.
that.
No, I know they did, but not that video. It's like
No, but there's
speculation
an
YouTuber.
Well, don't spoil it because if they haven't seen it, that's also
Okay,
fun.
let me just say
Look,
this.
just-
Okay, there's
It's
like
good.
voices
That's
from
all.
Rick that are not in any other episode, and like the voices make sense, and so it's not like someone just put voice lines together to make it sound legit. Like it does sound legit.
Okay. Okay.
Is that it? Is that it for Rick and Morty season
Well,
3?
okay.
It's not out yet. Hopefully it comes out.
For those of you who haven't seen it, Rick and Morty, it's a good show. It's on Adult Swim. It's like it's an animated comedy.
Very vulgar.
Very vulgar, but very funny. Very funny.
You know what I've been getting into because Rick and Morty's been off? Mr. Pickles.
Mr.
That's
Pickles.
a gnarly fucking cartoon, dude.
Is
It's about
it
it's
another
about a
adult-
dog. It's about a dog
look it up.
who's fucking Satan.
Yeah, I know that one. I've
It's
seen that.
gnarly, dude. The
Oh,
shit
is it-
was
is
on
it
the
another
show.
Adult
Oh,
Swim
that is an
show
edgy.
then?
That is an edgy show. That is
Dude,
an edgy
it's
show.
it's dope. Like I'm not a Satanist or nothing, but that show is fucking cool. Like that's what I like to see. That's why I like Super Jail.
Is it on Adult Swim?
Yo,
It is on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like that shit was fucking rad. I watched season 1 and 2 of that too. I was gonna say we can end it with work stories if you guys want.
Go for it.
I mean,
Yeah, I kind of want to
work
hear
stories.
some.
I have to be
stories.
careful. I have to be careful what I say about my work stories because of
It
HIPAA
is.
violations.
Yep. True.
But I mean, I
I'll-
guess I could give a couple work stories.
Go for it,
I would have to think of one. So I guess Gromit, you could go first because I don't
Alright.
think anybody else in here actually even works.
Wait, I'll work.
They all leech off their
We're
parents.
just leeches. Just a bunch
Yeah.
of leeches.
Okay, so one day I'm let me just give you a little backstory. I work at a gas station / deli / liquor store. So we're pretty much a one-stop shop, and we get some weird fucking characters from out of town, from in town, everywhere, right? So one day I'm just working the cash register, and this guy comes in and he gets some gas on a pump, and he gets like $10 on one of the pumps. I'm like, okay, whatever, and I give him the gas, and he's like, I'm gonna get one more thing, and he walks around and he's looking around, and it's like 5 minutes pass, right? And he grabs a bottle of ragu, brings it to the counter, rings it up, and I make a joke because I always make jokes. I'm like, make pasta at home? Like, not really a joke, but like, just trying to, break the tension. I guess there was no tension,
Yeah.
but yeah, exactly. Making pasta, and he's like, yeah, I got some pasta at home. And like the way he answered was like really weird, right? So I was like, all right. So anyway, I ring up the bottle of ragu.
What are we talking about?
I ring up the. Oh no.
Oh, the bird.
Angry
The
Giant.
bird is
Bird's
awoken.
awake.
Your bird's fine,
Yeah.
Roman. Just
Yo, what are we
just
talking
go.
about right now?
All right,
Work
so
Work stories.
I ring up the bottle of ragu, and there's $10 on one of the pumps. So he goes out to pump his gas, but on his way out, he grabs a plastic spoon, and I kind of like
Oh, that's
like a
bad
light
sign.
bulb, right? And so I give him time to pump the gas, and he gets in his car while the gas is pumping, and I walk outside to smoke, and I make eye contact with this dude, and he is fucking eating the ragu sauce with his
I
spoon.
thought you were gonna say that.
And he's looking me
Oh my
he's looking me dead in the eyes with this look that says "Don't judge me," and I'm so sorry. And I was like, "Holy shit, dude! It's ragu, man." I could not handle it, bro.
Ragu, man.
Just
Oh.
like looks at you. Don't judge me, man. You don't know me.
No, dude. Literally, his look was like I shit you not, dude. It was like his look was,
I
I'm
just
so
remembered a
sorry,
story. Oh my
and his look was I'm so sorry, and don't judge me, all at the same time. And I just kind of like acted like I was looking at his car because I didn't want him to think that I was judging him, but I totally
Look at those
was.
rims.
Ragu, man.
Oh yeah, we'll get Nemo up for that. Ragu man.
Fucking pasta
Don't worry,
fara,
guys.
man.
Don't you worry, guys.
Ragu man is a thing. Don't worry.
God,
else
story?
Cod, you said
I-
you have
I
one.
can't think of a.
Been bringing on the
yeah.
hashtag.
I don't know why I just thought of this just now, but this one's kind of crazy. So, I used to work at Best Buy, and there was this guy that would walk around and he would steal stuff and everything. The thing is though, at Best Buy, you can't really like if somebody takes something, you legally actually can't like, touch them or
Yeah.
grab some, take it back from them or anything like that. So
Wait,
if they
why
steal
can't you
something-
do that?
I don't.
It's
I
it
don't
could
know.
it could be taken as assault. So
Yeah.
trying to sue someone like for like
Yeah.
trying to charge someone with like shoplifting. It could be overruled by you assaulting them. You know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Exactly. So
What about like
if he was
security and
walking
stuff?
out,
Security
yeah,
is
that's all
clear.
you can do is just tell the all you can do is get the cops to like get to the store as fast as possible. That's really all
Oh.
you can do.
Okay.
But this guy, he would come around and steal stuff, and then he would just sell them because it's we found out
Mr.
why he was always stealing from Best Buy. The reason why he was stealing, he would use the money to sell, like he would steal cameras, which was one of the areas that I was the main area that I was in charge of. So we're
come
like
on,
being
God.
agents, and we're like, yeah, he's walking out right now, blah 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 blah. Tell me why. This guy would show up constantly and steal and stuff like that. We found out one of my friends, he knew the guy. I don't know how he knew the guy, but he's like, yeah, that dude like freaking does like cocaine or something like that. And he said it was a rumor that he would steal cameras to go sell it to buy cocaine and stuff like that. And I was like, I thought he was joking because he was playing around, right? Literally, I think a month later, freaking newspaper, we're like, man, we haven't seen this guy in a bit. We find out the guy freaking overdosed on cocaine.
Oh my
and
goodness.
like and they said before he overdosed, he was like screaming at his dog, and then he cut the dog open with a freaking knife
Oh my
and
goodness.
stuff like
Jeez.
that. Yeah,
Don't
and
do
then
drugs,
he,
kids.
And then he killed himself or something like that. I don't know. I don't know.
Jeez.
But yeah, it was insane. It was on the newspaper. I look at the picture and it was the freaking guy. I was like, what the fuck? It was crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
don't
That
don't
dog
do
didn't
drugs,
deserve it.
kids, because that's awful.
Drugs are bad,
okay?
True.
So I got another quick story. So there's this lady who came to my work, and she was obviously on drugs. She meth, most likely meth or crack, one of the two. So she comes in, and I forget what she gets. She gets like they always either get. I can tell they're on drugs because when they come in looking like that, and then they either get ice cream, chocolate milk,
Yeah.
regular milk, or just candy and a soda.
Confirmed.
they-
Crack addict.
Dude, tweakers love their sugar. I don't know why.
I just got a story.
So anyways, this chick comes up to the counter, right? And she will not stop moving, dude. It's like she's playing DDR, like in my in my head, bro. I shit you
Daisy
not,
meme?
dude. in my head, like I just heard perfect, good. Like, seriously,
Great, great.
She would not. Yeah, exactly, dude. Oh god. But yeah, she would not stop moving, dude, and like she was just all tweaked the fuck out. But that's it for that story. Really, it was just tweakers I deal with on a daily basis, bro.
Oh, I thought that the point of the story was some girl came in and she was playing DDR.
So TLDR, lady comes up to the counter, does DDR while buying stuff.
Oh, yo, I just remembered a story. All right, so I used to work at Old Navy, and when I'm coming back from lunch, I see this random smoke, like something's on fire. I thought like a random trash can was on fire or something like that. Turns out it's this guy. His pretty much his head set on fire across the street from
Oh
me.
my gosh.
Seriously,
How
his
did
head.
that happen?
He lit himself on fire and
Oh
just
my-
gradually walked across
Drugs?
yeah, he must have been. He
Drugs.
gradually like walked like it was pretty much like a shopping center. So he pretty much walked across the thing, and we just seeing this guy just set his hair on fire. He's walking completely normal, like nothing's happening right now. So he just walked. He was just walking. He just walking like nothing happened. Everybody just looking at him, let's get out of his way and stuff like that. And that like it just pretty much burst up in flames. And later on, I find out the cops had stopped him. I let it all out and stuff like that. He throws the fire in the trash can. It's set on fire. Blah blah blah. And it turns out the cop shot him.
Jesus.
What
Yeah.
the hell?
This was
it
in
was-
like this was in your shopping mall? You worked at like a shopping mall?
I think you said
Old Navy.
Or
Yeah,
oh
Old
yeah,
Navy.
yeah.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is all from me coming back
That's
from
weird.
lunch.
No, don't do
Oh,
PCP.
just- That's very weird. Don't do
Dude,
drugs.
Okay,
Don't do flames.
PCP like makes a lot of people not feel pain, which is fucking gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
But bad. Can't feel
Yeah,
the pain.
obviously.
I think that's the
Obviously
type of
bad.
gnarly
In general,
he
are
was
just
using
bad.
liqueur.
Like, no, dude, you should try it. No pain. Then light yourself on fire.
Come on,
Oh,
don't
yeah,
you want to cool?
Have you ever seen the movie Limitless? Yeah, they just took PCP. They were able to do anything without getting, basically.
Uh,
Spoilers.
Cod, you said
Which
you have
Limitless are
you
you-
have a story from Minneapolis.
Oh my god.
Go for it. I saw
Uh,
I saw you tweet something about this.
Yeah, dude. It was you guys. I went to the cities. Man, I didn't even plan on telling this story. I didn't even know if I was ever gonna
Telling
tell
it
this story,
now.
like
On the spot.
Well, I mean, it's either
is
this or
messed
the
up.
London story, so you better.
all right. I went to the cities and my friends wanted to go out. So they were going to some club or whatever. I was about to go in with them, but they didn't allow the pants that I was wearing, or whatever. So I couldn't go in. So two of my
Wait.
friends decided
Because
to.
you're
Don't like your pants. Step
Yeah.
aside.
They were camel pants. You've probably seen them on Instagram. They were that. I didn't even know we were going to a club. I thought we were going to like take pictures or something like that. But we yeah, they said I can't go in, so I'm like, all right, I guess I'm gonna stand out. And then I turn around and I didn't realize how sketchy the place looked. Like it just, oh man, it just looked super sketchy. I'm like, all right, somebody, and I had a camera with me. I was like, dude, if I'm here alone, I will get robbed like 110%. I kid you not.
Yeah.
So two of my friends decided to stay out with me right in front of the place. And I'm being 110% honest with you guys about like what happened to me, all right? Or what I saw. I kid you not, like I'm not even exaggerating what I'm about to say. I saw I saw cocaine, drug dealing, prostitution, some people having like no, they were I don't know what they were doing. They were doing some nasty stuff. And this was all
Probably
all at once. So let me tell you, I looked to my
Damn, multitasking at its finest.
dude, it was straight GTA. I kid you not. It was GTA.
Wow.
That's what I thought.
Downtown
I'm
Los
like, oh my
Santos, dude.
God. Dude, I'm like, I hope I don't have a $9,000 bounty on me. 'Cause for this shit.
TLDR.
Some guy just
LDR
drives by
went
in
to
a Corolla with a
Minneapolis,
minigun.
saw some shit.
Dude, I saw shit. Okay, so so this is I'm looking at 10 o'clock of me. There's these three girls that walk kind of nearby us, and they look like normal girls, right? And then they walk up to us. They're like, "Yo, you sound it's like you got some snow." And we're like, "What?" Yeah.
Sir?
Oh,
Yeah,
Not
God.
where I'm
yeah.
from. Not
And
where
I
I'm
was
from.
like,
I'm
no.
by the equator. I mean, I
Got some
For real.
snow?
And then I didn't realize anything was up with them until like
Trade
they were
some snow for
up
some
close
snow.
to me. They were like they were doing like what cocaine people do. They're like twitching and like
Ugh.
all these things. Like they were like they must have already had some before. So we said no, and then they're like, oh my god, and then they just like walk back. There's like a metro like station, train
Mhm.
station or whatever. It was like 10, 15 feet away from us. So they went back over there. Somebody walks up and offers to sell them some because they saw that they asked us. So the dude whips out. I saw it with my own eyes,
Oh.
my virgin eyes. I was like, what am I seeing? Whips out. This dude, they're selling cocaine right in front of me. Right in front of me. And then as I'm seeing that happening, you know what else I see? I kid you not. A guy's walking one direction, right in front of me. A girl's walking the opposite direction, right? They're both about to like run into each other. This girl this right in front of me, whispers into his ear, and I heard it. I heard what she said. I was like, I need an adult. That's what I thought. I need an adult. She said some nasty things. The dude like looked at her and smiled. They both walked They both walked the same
Oh.
direction. I was
Oh,
like,
God.
what the fuck?
Yeah, hey,
This was
you know what?
while the cocaine like dealing was going on still. And I'm not even done yet. As they were talking, right? About, prostitute, like, go doing the nasty. Behind them, I see two people. This girl was like really close up to this guy. He was like hugged up to him, and they put a jacket to cover them.
Oh.
And the girl was giving him
Why?
a hand job,
Why
and they
in
were making
public?
out right in front of me. And the guy, oh
That-
my god! And then the
that
guy,
would be the quickest ticket back
this was
home.
this was all at the same time. This was all at the same
Honestly.
time. And then yeah, so they're doing that, and they're not even like they're like about 10 to 20 feet away from me doing it. I'm like, am I just supposed to like act like I don't see this? Are those people right there?
What's
doing
the
cocaine?
etiquette?
That
You know,
person-
What's
you
the
know what you
etiquette?
should have done? You should have picked up the
What?
phone and said, like, hey, yeah, hello, police.
Oh, that is a
Yelled
good way
it
to
out
get killed.
loud.
Nah,
So
man,
everybody
no.
heard.
Hello, police.
then-
we have some
Then you
people
probably would've gotten shot,
doing
so
the
And-
never
nasty.
mind, son.
And then
Okay,
what's it called? Our friends come out of the place. I was just shook. I was ready to go because I had my camera. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna get robbed for sure. So we start to head out, and this one guy walks up to us, and he was trying to sell us a freaking like goofy ass like credit card or something like some bootlegged credit card, no joke. And then this guy whipped out like some freaking
Dick?
I don't know. He was
Yeah.
talking to my friend. He freaking what is it called? Those things that you like stab in your arm.
Needles.
Yeah.
Syringe.
And he did it
Heroin?
right in front of us. I was like, I don't even want to know.
Oh,
I don't
dude.
want to know.
I had to
don't even
drive
know- I don't know what he
my
did.
dad's like heroined out friend back home, and he threw up outside my car. This is when I had the Audi. I was pissed, dude.
Ugh.
By the
Straight
way,
up,
this
dude.
girl-
No, he fucking projectile vomited out my window and then fell asleep in my car.
Oh.
That's funny because
That
I was
is
driving the
terrible.
car
At
because
least he. threw
everybody
up out
else
the
was
window.
buzzed.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was driving the car, and this girl, I let her wear my jacket.
That was a
Mistake.
Mistake.
Mistake. You know what she did?
for me.
You never saw
Vomit.
that jacket again.
No,
Vomit City.
I made sure I saw it again, but
If only
she
you didn't wear those cargo
up
pants.
on it, like all over
Ugh.
in the car. She just went off.
Oh, dude, puke is the
Yeah.
worst. But I do have a funny story with puke, right? So,
Well, we gotta wrap it up soon because I got work.
all right,
Oh,
last story. Then we're gonna wrap this stuff up.
COD scores
Uh,
W.
we okay. So me and a few friends and one of my brother's older friends, we're all in the car. He got us alcohol, and I was smiling. We were all smiling. There were two chicks in the back, and my brother's best friend, and then me and a chick in the front. And so we're all drunk except for the driver.
This
Obviously,
involves vomit.
she's the. This involves vomit.
Oh no.
So my buddy's in the middle, right? He's riding bitch in the middle, and he's just smiling. I look back and I know that look, man. He's smiling. He's just like, and he's smiling. He's
I know
smiling,
that look.
and then he just fucking like looks up and he just goes, just throws up everywhere, dude.
And it turns into an automobile.
Throws up everywhere, bro. Like I narrowly missed it. Like it got on my pant leg and all that, but I was like, "Ew, dude, come on." But like the funniest part was like the chick in the front, dude. I feel so bad. She's like, "Oh, it's in my hair!" Like it's going off, bro. Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, my buddy was like, he was smiling after, dude. And Kyle, okay, you need to stop. He was smiling after too because he felt so much better, dude.
Just
good.
smiling and look at you like, what's up, dude?
No, dude, he literally just went like baby spit up, bro.
Motorboat.
Uh-huh.
I'm still shook this day.
All right.
All right, that's it.
Oh,
Is
So,
that it?
Yeah,
so
man.
TLDR, work stories, don't do drugs.
keep work stories.
Yeah,
do drugs.
Don't set your hair on fire.
I got some more work stories for next
So we'll
time.
do a part two. Do part two.
Part two.
All
Work
right.
stories
Me
part
too.
two.
So,
I'm pretty sure
I
I
guess
told my
that's gonna
McDonald's
be it.
one though.
Yep. I think that's it.
think
might-
so.
I don't know. But I
Cool.
think that's going to be it for this episode, episode 2 of the Whatever Podcast. I would like to thank everybody for coming out to the stream. And if you're watching on YouTube, I really appreciate that you came by to the video. Make sure to leave a like if you're watching. And if you're on SoundCloud, thank you for coming by. If
If you're listening to this to do your homework, do your homework.
do your fucking
well, it's
homework.
too late to say that. The podcast is over.
Yeah, it's over. They've already
We'll
progressed.
say
They've
that in
obviously
the
letting us on
beginning.
autoplay, so come on, guys, do
say,
your
we'll say
homework.
that in the beginning next time. But yeah, guys, if you don't know, go check out the Whatever Podcast Twitter, the Whatever Podcast YouTube, and the Whatever Podcast SoundCloud if you want an audio only experience.
Mixtape coming
And
after
I'll
me.
see you guys in the next episode of the Whatever Podcast. I love you all.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Good night.
We need to goodbye to you, my friend.